Hey guys, we are back for yet another reaction video, and tonight we are going back in time once again to the year 2003. 21 years ago, back when I was 20 years old. I was super hot, super sexy, barely legal. And I felt like there was more to that I wanted to say. But okay, so we already went back in time recently when I did my shirtless drumming reaction videos, and I had a video from this era where I was drumming shirtless, and I had a very nice body, if I do say so myself. I mean, I would have had sex with myself. Apparently no one else did, but I would have. But I also recorded some songs on the guitar back during that era. So my family, I mentioned this in the previous video, digital cameras had started to become quite popular back in those days, and this was pre-YouTube as well. And so my family got one, and I ended up borrowing it a few times to record various stuff, including playing guitar, playing drums, and also I recorded a bunch of Super Mario Kart time trial videos back in the day when I was a good time trial player. So there was a whole bunch of stuff going on. And then so these videos here, the acoustic guitar ones, these were my very first videos that I ever recorded of myself. And so what we have here, and I still have them for whatever reason. Like, I don't throw stuff away. I still have these. These are from 2003, 08. So that would be August and September. So long time ago. And we have 12 of them. So we have 12 acoustic guitar videos. And so what I did was, I did not want to do that. What I did was I don't know, I just recorded these for fun. I did not post these anywhere. I didn't post these to YouTube. I have actually posted, well, because YouTube didn't exist back then. But I did post, I think, 2 of these videos to YouTube like a long time later. The one I posted probably a few years ago. The other one, I don't remember. But I did end up posting a couple of the videos to YouTube. And I think I posted, or not posted, but I think I sent one of these videos to some girl that I liked. And obviously it didn't work out. But I did that. And all of the other videos, including those shirtless drumming videos, they were included on some sort of musical release that I released, like a Time of Death DVD release that had a whole bunch of unreleased stuff. And I don't even remember when that was released. It was released probably like 5 years-ish ago. I don't remember. So like I said in the previous video, about 6 people have access to these videos that we're about to watch. I don't know if anyone's watched them, but we are going to watch them now. I've watched these occasionally over the years. Like, the videos themselves aren't really that interesting. There's a lot of mistakes because I wasn't going to post these videos when I made them. I was just doing it for fun. And so I didn't really care. Like, there's a lot of mistakes, and I didn't really care about playing super tight. I didn't do really much any rehearsal. I had been writing songs I was working on an album called Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror. That is it's like my magnum opus back then, I guess. I think that's what I wanted to say. But it was released in 2006, the final version of it. There were several recording sessions. Here's the one here. I know these are stupid covers, but just bear with me now. And so a lot of the songs that we're going to listen to are from this album. And this is like a black metal, death metal album. And so you might be thinking, well, aren't these all acoustic guitar albums? Yes, they are. For whatever reason, I stopped playing electric guitar in 2003, and I only played acoustic guitar. Meanwhile, I was still playing like death metal and black metal on the acoustic guitar. And I was writing songs on the acoustic guitar that I would record on the electric guitar once I was ready to record them. So it's not like I was abandoning the metal aspect of the music. I was just writing the songs on the acoustic guitar because it sounded so good. And then I was also able to sort of change my philosophy for writing the songs because of the different sound. And so I was using a lot of open notes, a lot of ringing notes, a lot of chords and stuff like that. And it sounded really good on acoustic guitar, and it did transfer over to the electric guitar. Once you play that style of music on the electric guitar, you know, there's a lot of distortion, and so sometimes it adds a lot of dissonance and a lot of noise and whatnot, but that was definitely for what I was going for. And so, yeah, so let's start with the first video. So I'm gonna turn this volume off once again. Okay, yeah, so one other thing I'm going to show. So these are from 2003. I will just show the stats, like I'll show the media info. Okay, so the video stream is 1,500 kilobits per second. Kilobits per second. So 1 megabit per second. So I think the videos that I create, that I upload to YouTube, they're 15 megabits per second. And the resolution is 320 by 240. So this is quite small. The ones I do now are 1920 by 1080. And 15 frames per second. 15. The ones I do now are 60. Though I believe this webcam only does 30 FPS. And then the audio stream is 88 kilobits per second. It's mono, and it's 11 kilohertz. So I guess, what is the normal one? I think I think my videos are 48 kilohertz. And then this, I don't remember what it is. Anyways, I just wanted to show you the stats of the videos just to show you how old they are. Okay, so this was the very first. We're going to go in order. So I know these file names aren't very descriptive, but there's also something's going on here, because you can see the numbering system sort of changes halfway down. It starts at 190 and then it jumps up to 310. I don't know why that is. It might be a different camera, or the settings got changed, because like the first several videos up until 310, they're only like the highest they go to is 1 minute and 1 second, 61 seconds. And the video just cuts off. So that must have been a limit of the camera. And then the next limit was 3 minutes for these ones. The stats are the same, like the frames per second and all that stuff, the media info. So I don't know if it was the same camera and the settings just got changed, or if it was a different camera. Either way, let's listen to the first video. Yeah, so this was the very first one I recorded. This was just me screwing around just to sort of, what is that called? Is that called blocking? I guess that involves people. But I'm trying to set up the shot properly. You can see I'm zoomed in way too much. Or I'm not zoomed in, but the camera is way too close to the guitar. Long hair again, by the way. I love seeing myself with the long hair. It's nice to remember that, because part of it was really annoying to have, because it's pretty high maintenance, But it's nice to look back on, especially because I'm bald now. Right now, I'm just screwing around. The first part was from a song that I wrote. By the way, if you see this chain here, I used to wear this chain back when I was that age. It was just a chain, and there was no way to take it off. I don't remember where I got it, but in order to take it on, or to put it on or take it off, you had to like get pliers and pry apart one of the links in the chain. I think at that point I was able to like get it off my hand. Oh, fucking fly. Jesus Christ. Jesus. That guy's harassing me. I think I was able to sort of squirm out of it, as if you had, what are those called? This guy Has to go to hell. Handcuffs. That's what I'm trying to think of. So I would just wear it all the time. I would wear it in the shower. I would wear it constantly. And then I don't remember when I took it off. I did take it off eventually, obviously. Okay, so that's the first one. So right before doing this video, I installed my Sizer utility right here, Sizer 4.0. Because I didn't have it on the computer because I recently transitioned over to Windows 11 and I remembered, oh, I forgot to put Sizer on here. So I downloaded it. I didn't even have to install it. I just unzipped it and then I set up my hotkey thing where I basically have to press 3 keys and it automatically resizes the window, and it's such an amazing program. Oh my God. I use it all the time in these videos. So yeah, I'm just going to show you that first riff again. Okay, that riff right there, we're going to listen to that riff in the recorded format. So it's from this song, I believe, from this album. I believe it's from Shard 18. Yeah, this is basically track 1 on this version of the Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror recording session. The riff hasn't happened yet. I don't remember when in the song. Oh, I think it comes up after this part. Okay, it's after this part. It's coming up. Okay, so it's right now. I just want to refresh your memory. Okay, remember that? Yeah, it's that riff. Okay, so I think we did that song. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, for some reason I have my hair like, I don't even know what the style is. It's like pushed back or something. Fuck. That was a mistake, obviously. Okay, there you go. And then it just cuts off. By the way, this guitar, I don't know if you remember one of my recent videos. What was it called? It was the one where I do the balloon and I blow up a balloon in my acoustic guitar and then I pop it. this guitar is that guitar that I had in that video. I still have the guitar in the back, and I don't know if it's the exact same strings. It might even be, because I haven't changed the strings in decades. And then I ended up grabbing a pair of pliers and cutting the strings. So it's just sitting in the back room with broken strings right now. But this is that guitar, same guitar that's in the video that I blew a balloon up into. Did that make sense? But this song here, this was a song that I wrote. And which one is it? It is Shard 20, I believe. Okay, you remember that? Yeah, so all of these songs on this album, from Shard 18 to Shard 37, they were written on the acoustic guitar. And then they were recorded with an electric guitar. So that's kind of interesting. It's a different way of writing music, I guess. And it ended up working out really well. I was super, super happy of how it turned out. So let's continue on. Now these songs, there are some like unreleased songs that are in these videos. We're going to get to them shortly. Oh, by the way, I don't think I commented on my shirts. This shirt, I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm... Oh, yeah, this looks like my Nile shirt. This looks like my Nile shirt. Black Seeds of Vengeance, which was released in 2002, I believe. And so I think I showcased, three different shirts in these videos. So the first one was Nile. The second one was Nile. This is Nile again. Yeah. This is Nile again. And I'm wearing black pants. I wear very similar black pants, even these days. These are different, obviously. These aren't 20-year-old ones. Oh, yeah. This is a really good song. I really like this song. This one was unreleased, actually. It was originally supposed to go on Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror, this one. But this album, I'd started writing it in 2001, I believe. Yeah, 2001. Immediately after The Last Breath of the Dying album. And I wanted it to be an absolutely huge album. And so I wrote a whole bunch of songs. And then it got to the point where when I was ready to like finish off the album and send it to the record label or whatever, there were too many songs to fit on a CD. And so I sort of had to pick and choose which ones I wanted. And this one, for whatever reason, didn't get chosen. I think part of the reason was I couldn't really think of a good drum beat, because I was still I was still new at playing drums back then. I finished recording the album in 2006, and I pretty much started playing drums in 2002 or 2003 on a full kit. And so I mean, I could do blast beats, but I was having trouble with certain songs, and I never figured out the proper drum beat for this song, unfortunately. Now, I did release this version of this song on another album. It was my Acoustic Despair album. Yeah, so this one right here. And which one is it? It is, yeah, Dormant Consciousness. That's this song. And so this isn't the same recording as in the video. This is one that I just recorded after the fact, obviously, because this is 2004. And we'll listen to this after. Here we go. This is actually this cover right here. This is a screenshot from one of the videos that we're going to watch. It hasn't appeared yet, the video that we're watching, but this is a screenshot from one of these videos. Another interesting bit of trivia, I suppose. So let's go back to the video. That fast part where my fingers are going really fast on my fretting hand, it's very hard to play on the acoustic guitar. All right, so there's that song. Yeah, I very much enjoy that song. And so let's listen to the recorded version. The recorded version. So this is still an acoustic version of the song. Unfortunately, I never did an electrified version of it. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, this part is unique to this version of the song. In the video, it went straight to the strumming section, but this does a quiet arpeggio, and then it leads into the strumming section. Good stuff. And I also didn't play that fast part with my fretting hand in this version either, because it's so annoying to play on the acoustic guitar. Okay, so let's continue. We're making it through these songs pretty quickly. I'm angry because I couldn't play it, but playing that on the acoustic guitar is ridiculous. And so this song right here, like that part right there, is from the same song that we already listened to. It's from, okay, what's going on here? It is the first track on this one. So we already listened to, I think the very first video that we watched, it contained a riff from this. But this one this video that we're watching right now is this song from the beginning. Did you memorize that? I think I said that's fucking pathetic. Now I was about to say that, but I didn't. I didn't finish. And now, okay, I shouldn't have started talking. But I start to get pissed off, and then I just start improvising stupid stuff. This is all just me screwing around in like making fun of myself way. I don't know if that's obvious or not, but whenever I would get mad, I would just play music that I hated. And this is what this is right here. I always like rewatching these parts where I get angry. There are more of them. All right, so let's go to the next one. Oh, okay. This is a really good one. So, this is the last batch of the 1 minute songs. And then we have the 3 minute ones after that. So this is... Okay, so I screwed up, so I restarted. But this song right here, this is from Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror. However, okay, so this song was not written on the acoustic guitar. I'm just playing, it was written on the electric. It's like a technical death metal song. It's very short. It's only like 44 seconds or something like that. And I decided to play it on the acoustic guitar. So I don't remember when I wrote this, but I did record it earlier in the year on the electric guitar. And this was back when I was still using the drum machine. So let me just cue that up because it's on yet another album. It's on another version of Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror. It was on the 2003 recording sessions of that. So we have to figure out where that is. Here it is right here. And I believe it's chart 13. Yeah, 44 seconds. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick comparison here. So you hear that part? It's the same thing, same song. Okay, playing that on the acoustic guitar was ridiculous. It sounds pretty sick on the recorded version. Yeah, I really like that song. It's one of my favorites from this era of Time of Death. And I have an acoustic version of it, which is really funny. This video right here, this is on my YouTube. I ended up uploading it to YouTube for some reason. I don't remember why. And I also don't remember when. When did I upload it? I don't remember, but I did upload it, and I also uploaded. I uploaded 2 videos in one, and so we're gonna be watching the second video. I think the video on YouTube starts with this one, so if you want to watch that, it is there. I mean, the sound quality is really bad, and the video quality is really bad, but it is there. So that was probably the best video of the bunch in terms of like physical playing ability and whatnot. Now, so this is 2003, right? So I started guitar in 1999. So I guess that's 8 years that I've been playing guitar. I didn't play a lot in the first year, but yeah, I had already written a whole bunch of songs. I released an album already, and I was working on my next opus, or my first opus, I guess. All right, so let's go to the next song. All right, so we're in the 3-minute ones now. So I'm not sure which one's which. Oh shit. Okay, so this song, so this video starts off with a riff by the band Death. So it's a song from The Sound of Perseverance. I don't remember what the song's called. It's the opening track from that album. My friend had that album and he lent it to me, and I learned the song. I figured it out by ear. And so I did enjoy it. It's a cool riff. It's a really cool riff, but I don't want to play it on the video just in case I get a copyright notice, and then, you know, because I hate when that happens. So I'm just going to because there's a part where the phone rings. Spoiler alert, the phone rings and I get pissed off. And so we're going to watch the part where I get pissed off. Hopefully we don't hear too much of this song so that I get a copyright notice.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Phone rings and interrupted my video, my amazing video that I never showed anybody. And so what I did there is I turned the ringer off. I turned the phone upside down, turned the ringer off. You know, that was back in the days of the landline. This was one of those phones that had buttons on it. And then, okay, so, and then it goes back to the Death riff, but then it sort of changes. So I have to get to the change part, and then it goes into one of my riffs. This riff right here, I really like this riff, and this riff was never recorded. I never found a place for it, even though it does appear in another one of these videos that we're going to watch, and it appears at the end of a song that did get recorded. But for whatever reason, I never added this riff to the recorded version, and I don't remember why. It's really unfortunate because I really do enjoy this riff, but at least I have it recorded onto video that I can watch if I really want. By the way, this is another new shirt. So this is the third shirt, I believe. No, I think it's the second shirt. I think we've seen the Nile shirt, and then we have this long sleeve shirt. I don't know what this is called, this style of shirt, but I used to love wearing these. I mean, I guess I don't wear them anymore. I just wear a sweatshirt and have a long sleeve shirt underneath. Yeah, but I did go through a phase for a long time when I was wearing these style of shirts. It's like a long sleeve shirt, but it's thicker. But it's not a sweatshirt. You know what I mean? Now I don't know what to play. The video's still going and I don't know what to play. So I'm screwing around and then I start playing a different riff. Okay, so that riff at the end, that is from a song. I don't remember what it's called. It's from yet another, it's from this album. Okay, so it's from the 2003 recording session of Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror. And, okay, I was going to say it's the first song ever that features recorded, like, physically, it features real drums that I played. But I don't think that's true because I did record a bunch of demo songs. However, it is the first official shard that contains real drums. So you can see shard 15. This is program drums. By the way, I really like this song. This song, I always had the idea of naming it like Cries from... Desperate Cries of a Beached Whale or something. I always had the beached whale idea in my mind, and I don't know why. It just, for some reason, the sounds of the guitars, like the weird sounds, it reminded me of a beached whale. I don't know why. Anyway, shard 16, it goes from program drums, and now this is real drums, and you know they're recorded not very well. But this song... So for this song, like back in these days, I had just started playing drums, right? This is 2003 when I recorded this song. And I still wasn't very good at drumming. And especially I wasn't very good at sort of like drumming along or thinking of coming up with drum beats to add to music that I wrote. For whatever reason, I was a lot better at improvising, just playing drums by myself without hearing music. And so what I did for these last two songs here, shard 16 and 17, I recorded myself drumming for like a minute and a half. And I was just screwing around on drums without listening to any music. And then I wrote the music after. And I listened to the drums and I wrote the guitar to go along to the drums. And it ended up working out really well. I've done that again subsequently. And every single time I do that, it works out really well. It's a really fun way to write music, to do the drumming first, and then you add the music to the drums after. Because then, you know, your rhythm is already there, and so you have to create your melody along to the rhythm. So if there are any songwriters out there, give it a try, because it works every single time. Every single time. But what I want to show you is that riff that appears at the end of this video. That riff right there. Yeah, so basically I'm playing like the guitar and the keyboard part at the same time in this video here. Yeah, so that's where this... So this is shard 16. That's the official name. All of these songs actually have other names as well. Like their original studio, not studio names. but I named them something else. Their production names, I should say. And then I ended up renaming them afterwards. Okay, so we did yet another one. Let's go to yet another one. Oh, this is a really good one. I love this song. Okay, so this song was added to YouTube as well. Just like with that, with the death metal song that we watched already, the 44-second song. I don't know if you remember. It was really hard to play on acoustic guitar. I added that one, and I also added this song at the end of it. So that song and this song are included on one video on my YouTube page. I don't remember when I uploaded it. I don't remember what it was called, but it is on my YouTube page. This is a finger-picked song. And this song was never recorded. Unfortunately, it was never recorded. I also don't think I finished writing it. I did the finger-picking stuff, and then I pick up a pick at the end. But I never finished it, unfortunately, and I never recorded. But I do have this, which is really nice because I really like it. We're just going to listen to the whole 3 minutes without stopping. This was another song where I just like stop right at the beginning and then I just restart. By the way, my music stopped. So we're going to have to restart this. I was mentioning that in the previous video, how if the song goes to the end and then it either restarts or it goes to another song, the visualization stops and it doesn't start again. And you have to restart Media Player Legacy in order to do it. It's a bug. I've looked online. There's no fix for it. So it's really annoying. By the way, there's some hardcore camel toe going on TV right now. it's Just Shoot Me. And there are these bikini chicks in the office. And one of them's got like a pretty aggressive camel toe going on. And now I head for the pick. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so there's that song. I absolutely love that song. Never had a name. The production name for it was, I think it was Part 14-1. So that album, Forever Trapped in Broken Mirror, it started on with Part 1. And I think Part 1 had 6 parts. So Part 1-1, 1-2, up to 6. And then it went to 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, 11 and 12 and 13 and 14. I think it went into the 20s. And I had to cut a bunch of those songs. I still have those songs. Like, I wrote some of them. Some of them just have some riffs, and I didn't really flesh the songs out. And I had planned on I planned on this. I've been doing this several years ago, or a few years ago, where I was going to go back and I was going to sort of finish off all of those unreleased tracks. I was either going to record the finished tracks, and I was going to flesh out the ones that weren't finished and finally record them. But I still haven't done it, which is unfortunate. I have all of the tabs on my computer. I used to tab everything into Power Tab because, it was really easy to keep track of all of your riffs. And I would often forget what the fingerings were for my riffs, and sometimes the timing as well. So it was always nice to have a backup. But yeah, this song is really good. Really happy with that song. Really unfortunate that it never got recorded. Another reason why it didn't get recorded was a common reason why something didn't get recorded, because I didn't know how to put drums to it. It's a slow song. I mean, it's a finger-picked song, but I could have finger-picked it on electric guitar, and I could have added fast drumming. It's just I never ended up doing it. And it's the same tempo the whole time, which also isn't, because usually my songs change in tempo and whatnot, but what can you do? At least we have a recorded version of it from back when I was a super hot, barely legal 20-year-old. I think my hair looks the best. Out of all the videos, I think my hair looks the best in this video. Because look at that. Look at how hot I look. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Is this a new? Yes, this is a new shirt. So this shirt is my Exhumed shirt, my Slaughter Cult shirt. I really like that album. That Exhumed Slaughter Cult, I think it was released in 2000. I was pretty proud of myself because I figured out almost the entire album on guitar. And I used to play along to it. I figured it out by ear. I didn't use any tools. I didn't use any slowdown. I didn't use my computer. And so I was really proud of myself. And I have the shirt. I don't have the shirt anymore. I think it disintegrated eventually. The cover is a very gory cover. It's sort of goofy as well, but I still very much enjoy this album. I'm not sure what song this is going to be. Yeah, so this song is another song that never got recorded ever. And unfortunately, this is the best recording of it. And I make so many mistakes. I don't think I finished the song. Like, I didn't play all the way through. I do have a tab of it. I think I finished off the tab. So basically, when I was having my final recording session for Forever Trapped in Broken Mirror in 2006, and I basically remade my tabs and finished them off so that I would listen to that. I would listen to the tab while playing drums, while recording the drums. And so that's what I was recording drums along to these tabs. And I did tab out this song. but then I ran into the problem that there were too many songs. And so this was one of the songs that got cut. And I never ended up recording drums to it, but I did tab it out for the final recording session. It just never got recorded. So, sort of interesting. This was the first song that was recorded, not recorded. This is the first song we've watched tonight that was played in standard tuning. So it's not, that's not true. I don't know what this is tuned to. It's tuned low, but it's in a standard style of tuning. So pretend it's like E standard, but it's moved down several steps. All of the other songs, it's using an alternate tuning. So back then, I used to tune my guitar like a 7-string that had no high E string. So if you know what I'm talking about, a regular 6-string guitar is a certain tuning if you tune it normally. And then a 7-string guitar, it adds an extra low string. And so now you have 7 strings. And so the way I tuned my guitar, I always played a 6-string. However, I tuned it as if it was a 7-string that had no high E string. So if there are any musicians out there that know what I'm talking about, that I always played in that tuning for all of my old music, except for this song for some reason. And I think there's another song that doesn't use it as well. But all the other songs, I used that weird tuning. I think the reason I started doing that was because I used to try and play along to a Cannibal Corpse album, and they used, what was it? It was Gallery of Suicide, that album right there. And I was going to say that was the album when they started using 7 strings, but I don't think that's true. I think they used 7 strings on Vile as well. However, they used 7 strings on that guitar, and I knew that, and I thought, okay, well, if I'm going to be able to play along to this, I should probably retune my guitar like it was a 7-string that had no high E string. And then I just started using that tuning for years. And I stopped using that tuning, I think, in 2007. So there's another little bit of trivia. Yeah, so it's unfortunate this never got recorded. It's also not a very good and not a very well played recording. It was a tough song, specifically because of one section. This part coming up where it has this really awkward chord. It was hard to transition to that chord. That one there, I could never get it cleanly. It was just so annoying because there's all 4 of your fingers are on a fret, and then there's a lot of stretching as well. So yeah, that was one of the songs that just sort of fell by the wayside. And then I think this is the other one that's tuned in standard. Yes. Okay, so this song, I did record it actually. I actually recorded another video in 2007. So 4 years later, I think it was 2007 or 2008. It may have been 2008. So 5 years later, and the version I recorded, it's on YouTube. It was one of the earliest. I think it's my second video on my channel. It must have been 2007. Okay, we're going to go there to my channel shortly. It's just, I wanted to mention this. So this song is played much more quickly than the one I recorded in 2000 whatever, later, the one that's on my YouTube channel. I made a lot of mistakes on this. And so when I re-recorded it, I slowed it down, and I didn't play on the acoustic guitar. I played on my classical guitar with nylon strings. And in that video, I still have my long hair. It was actually probably a year before I chopped off my hair completely. But what I wanted to say was, so the song sort of stops here in this version of the recording. And then it goes into another riff. And when I re-recorded the song, I did not include this section that we're about to listen to. I sort of elaborated on the part we just heard, and it ended like that. Yeah, this riff right here and the rest of the song, this was never recorded. I guess because this song itself was only recorded in a YouTube video. I did include a version of this song on my Acoustic Despair album. This one right here, part 5-4. It says part 54, but it's part 5-4. And this is just like the audio from the video on YouTube. And so the riff that we're listening to right now does not appear anywhere else. This is unique to this video. Okay, I got pissed off because I made a really big mistake. Whenever I would get mad, I would just like hit the strings really hard, all open like that. And whenever I see myself do that, it just makes me laugh. Oh my God, my hair is looking really nice in this video as well. Okay, so that was a good video. I like that last riff there appears somewhere. It's very nice. There's this one riff that I think of occasionally, and it was never recorded. I wrote it over 20 years ago, and it's just never been recorded. I think I do have it in a tab form, except the version that I listened to is different from the tab form. I think I had elaborated on it after writing the tab out, and I still remember it to this day, which is really funny. It's not like I listen to the tab. It's just once in a while that riff will pop up in my head. Okay, so that song right there, we're going to listen to this. We're going to listen to this, to the video version on my YouTube page. Okay, so let's go to my channel. I have to make sure that my thing's working. Yeah, I want to make sure the views are obscured. Sometimes, when you load a web page, because I use a browser extension to hide the views. Sometimes when you load a YouTube page, it doesn't hide the views initially, and you have to reload the page. And so that's why I always blur my vision, just to make sure that I'm not traumatized by seeing how many views my videos get. Okay, so let's go to there, and then we will go to oldest. Okay. So no. Okay. I thought it was the second one, but no, it's the fourth one. So this was 17 years ago. I know this was 2007. There's actually an earlier video. I think I talked about this before. Yeah, we watched it in a previous video. I have an earlier video that I uploaded, but then I ended up making it private. It's like a comedy video. I made it private. It's very short. I made it private, and then years later, I wanted to publish it again. I wanted to make it public again. But whenever I publish it again, make it public, it uses the published date as opposed to the upload date. So then it goes, so if you sort by oldest, it doesn't appear as the first video anymore. And I don't know how to change that. So I just leave it as hidden. Anyway, so it's this one right here, the first scrapped shard. I don't know if that's true. A shard, all the songs on Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror, they're called shards, apparently, because I was too lazy to think of song titles. So there are 37 shards. And apparently this was the first scrapped one, but I don't think that's true at all. And also this video was released after Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror was released. So I don't really know what I was talking about. Anyway, let's watch this. Okay, I'm going to have to do this. Hey, it's got 14 likes. 14 likes. That's awesome. That seems like a lot. So my performance in this is really good, actually, because I have several takes of the video is horrible. Like the video quality, it's really bad. The lighting in my room there was really bad. And so I tried to lighten it, but now it just looks bad. I was recording the guitar with a microphone right here, and I believe the audio you're hearing is from this microphone. It's not from the camera microphone. But I did rehearse this song. I practiced it until I had it basically perfect. And I was really happy with how this song turned out. And I also fleshed the song out more towards the end. If you remember the video we just watched, it went into the other riff that doesn't appear in this version. But this is a very sad sounding song. It's a very emotional song. It's a really good song. In this guitar here, this is my classical guitar. Apparently it was built in Quebec, and it has nylon strings. Yeah, the camera cut out. So it was one of those 3-minute camera things. And the camera cut out, but I was recording it with the microphone into my computer. And so that's how the audio continues. I'm very glad I did that because I do like the ending of that song. I hope you haven't slit your wrist while you were watching that. It's a very sad song. I very much enjoy that song. And that's one of my earliest videos. All right, so we are getting towards the end, I feel like. So we have 3 left, only 3 left. Right? Yes. Okay. I just need a drink. Oh yeah. So right here, if you remember, the last 2 songs were in basically they were in a standard tuning. I don't know what it was tuned to, whether it was C, whether it was B, whether it was A. I don't think it was tuned down to A. I think it was tuned to C, but I'm not really sure. And now I'm playing one of my other songs that was tuned to my normal tuning, where I tuned it like a 7-string with no high E string. And then, but I didn't realize when I started to play the song, And so once I started to play the song, I realized that, oh shit, I'm in the wrong tuning. And so I have to tune it back to my normal 7-string without the high E string tuning. And I was debating on whether I should stop the video and like just redo it, or if I should just tune right now. This is a really good song. I really like this song. And, oh, I just remembered, this song features an extra part at the end, that we've already listened to. And it fits this song perfectly. And I really wish I would have recorded, because this song was recorded onto Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror. I believe it is Shard. I don't know what Shard it is. It's from the 2006 version of Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror. It's the 5th. It's Shard 22. I know it as track 5 from Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror 2006. And apparently it's Shard 22. So it's like, and it also has like a part. It has a production number. I don't know what part it is, but it has so many different names. It's also on Acoustic Despair, and it has another name. I think it's Sadness Then Sorrow. Yeah, it sounds really good on this. This one is tuned even lower. I think the songs on this are tuned down to A or something. With the acoustic guitar, it sounds so good. So what are we doing here? Yeah, we're going to listen to this, and then we're going to listen to the recorded version. The recorded version is really good as well. And so in the recorded version, it ends right here, unfortunately. However, in this version, in this special version, this version that has never been released until now, we have an extra outro. We've already listened to the outro. It's been featured in a previous video that we already watched, but it fits perfectly in this song. My hair looks really nice in this one as well. Okay, so there is that version of the song. And now we're going to listen to the recorded version. This is from Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror, 2006. Apparently this is Shard 22. Yes, it's only 1:33. And so, like I said, this is a recorded version. So there are electric guitar, there are drums as well. However, this album also features clean guitars, and this is probably the best sort of the best example of my songwriting, how I wrote the songs on the acoustic guitar, and I was able to mix it with the distorted electric guitar. This song has the beginning and I think the end have clean guitars. The clean guitars sound very sad and very nice, and then it gets really crazy with the distorted guitars and the drumming as well. And so the middle part is very intense, and then the start and the end are very mellow and sad. So we have to listen to track Shard 22. By the way, this picture here that's underneath the text, there's a bunch of trees. It was taken out in the woods out there. Another bit of trivia. But once again, so if I would have added that other riff that appears in the video here, the question is, like, what do I do on the drums? It's probably just going to be another one of those chill parts where I just hit the ride on the beat. And I already did that at the beginning. I don't know. So I guess I just decided to cut it out of the song, which is kind of unfortunate. But I do very much enjoy this finished version as well. So all's good. All's well that ends well. Is that how it goes? And now we have an official version of these videos because they haven't been released really. And now they're on my YouTube channel with audio commentary, video commentary even. I think we just listen to this. Yeah. So we have two left. I know what this one is. I know what the last one is. I don't know what this one is. Well, I think I'm wearing my Niles shirt now. No, this must be the Exhumed shirt still. I must have recorded all these on the same day, right? Yeah. Okay, so all of these. 9/24. September the 24th. That chord was so annoying to play because it has my index finger on fret 3, and then it has my pinky on fret 7, and then it has my middle finger on fret 4. So it goes, my index is on the A string, then it's on, so string 2, I don't know what the names are, E, A, D, G, B, E, right? So this is on the A string. My pinky's on the third. Wait a minute. The string numbers go from the highest to the lowest. I know that doesn't make sense what I just said. I meant in terms of the tone, like the frequency. So this is the lightest gauge string, the highest frequency, even though it's like at the bottom. You're looking like this is the top, right? And this is the bottom if you're looking at it. But I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. But anyways, so this is string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, and string 6. So it starts, no. I was going to say I wasn't sure if I was muting the lowest string or not. I don't think I am. I think I'm playing it open. And then the next string is on fret 3. The string after that is on fret 7. And then the string after that is on fret 4. If this fret 4 didn't exist, it wouldn't be so annoying. But because you have to bring the worst part is stretching your middle finger to this finger while also holding down the fret here. So it was really annoying. I feel like it gave my hand, it injured my hand. I was doing so well. It sounded great. I wasn't making like any big mistakes or anything. And then it just fell apart over here on the last bit of the song. Okay. So that song, that is shard, it's track 10, so it must be shard 27. Okay. I don't know what the shard number is, but I know that it's track 10. I think it's track 10. No, it's shard 13. It's track 13 from this version of Forever Chapter and Broken Mirror, and so that means it's shard 30. And it's part 10-1. That's why I have 10 in my head. Oh my God, so many names, so many track names. So we're going to listen to this. This is the recorded version. I did very well. So basically the video that we just watched, it's exactly the same as the recorded version of the song. So I must not have made many changes to it or any changes at all. Yeah, so there's that song. I did really well on the video until that one part, unfortunately. And I remember because I did so well, I remember sort of editing this video and I ended up cutting out the part where I screwed up, but I don't know if I posted that anywhere. I don't remember that, but I remember editing it. Okay, so I believe we have one left. We have one song left, and I do remember which one it is. All right, so that song, we actually already listened to part of it because the end riff there, that appeared in one of the other videos we watched. I forget which one. Oh, it was the one where, with the death riff, I believe. In the one where the phone rang and I had to turn off the ringer. I'm pretty sure it was that video. And so that song is track Shard 16, I believe. Yeah, Shard 16. So it was recorded in 2003. It must have been, the recorded version must have been before this video because I wrote the guitars after recording the drums. So I would have recorded the song. I wrote the song after the drums were recorded. And so the only reason I would have known how the song went was if the song was already recorded. And so this video was made in September. So this song right here must have been earlier in 2003. I don't remember the date, the month that this was recorded in. Keep in mind that the drums on this song are completely improvised, and I recorded those first. I was just drumming along to nothing in my head. I was just improvising drum beats, and then afterwards, I wrote drums, I wrote guitar and keyboards along to the drums to make it sound good. I just remembered that keyboard there. That was my sister's keyboard. My youngest sister had this keyboard. It was just a little Casio. The keys were like mini keys. It didn't have, it only had, I don't remember how many octaves it had. It had like at least 2 octaves. There weren't very many keys at all. It had a limitation where you could only play 2 keys at once, and you could only hear, like, only 2 keys would register at once, the sound of 2 keys. So it was basically like a toy. However, it had a whole bunch of sounds. Like the thing with the Casio keyboards, they had so many sounds. And I have a Casio keyboard. In my floating head video, my keyboard is displayed in one of the scenes, and it's a Casio. It has like 800 sounds. It's a newer Casio, and it's got, I don't remember how many keys it got. It's a lot of keys, but yeah, I remember I used to borrow my youngest sister's toy keyboard in order to record music, and it ended up working out really well. That specific sound was really nice. I think that was the piano, but you sort of had like 4 different versions of each sound if you pressed the effect button or something like that. And that was one of the effects, and that was my favorite sound. So I guess that's it. Wow. So how long? That was over an hour, right? Can't see the time. Hour 34. Okay, that's perfect time. That's perfect time. We watched a whole bunch of videos. Pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with how my hair looks. I like to have hair again for maybe like a day and then just go back to having my bald head. So I still do have some more old videos, I guess. I don't think I have more guitar videos. I do have more drum videos. We already watched one of my old drum videos. I have others, but what's the point? I mean, we already watched one. I'm just trying to think what else we can do. I've got ideas for other other videos, other reaction videos. Actually, I have a special idea for tomorrow, and I got some gear that I'm hoping that will work, and I just have to set everything up tomorrow. Hopefully it works out, and we will have an interesting video tomorrow or the next day, hopefully tomorrow night or the next day, hopefully, if all works out. No, probably it won't be, because I've got to do video or audio editing and video editing. So anyway, keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you for watching. I did enjoy revisiting these videos. I watch them occasionally because, they feature riffs that don't appear in any of my recorded music. So it's nice that they appear somewhere, and I like to revisit them. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.